Out your sports, y'all. Let's get it, baby. Woo! Graveyard shit got me murdered. What's up, Marie? I see you, girl. Everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know I got a couple callers calling in. Y'all don't want to miss out, man. Y'all really do not want to miss out. Y'all got to work with me. I almost canceled today's show. A lot of shit going on, but no excuses. I'm here ready to deliver as always, man. Al Your Sports. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the Death, Triple H Entertainment, Syndicate Radio, TV, One Voice, D, Beeman, my beloveds, the Dog Catcher, the Secret Weapon, the Specialist, and Credit Fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me at al.newyork@yahoo.com. And thank you for the last 3 subscribers who joined the credit union stuff with us. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all business. And my man got y'all, man. And with that, let's go to sports news real quick, because we got a couple callers that's going to be very interesting. Lloyd White, I see you in the building, Lloyd. And it's funny you just tuned in right now, because I got something out of Minnesota right here that I'm about to show you. You're not going to like it, though. The Minnesota Twins announced Friday the removal of a statue in front of Target Field of former owner Calvin Griffin. And in 1961, he said the reason for moving to Minnesota was because there was only 15,000 blacks living in Minnesota. So he erased you motherfucker, y'all already know. And that also said that black people don't go to ball games. And also Minnesota has good white working people. Get his fucking statue off ASAP. Statements like that we cannot accept. They are totally unacceptable, especially in today's, society. I don't want to hear none of that racial shit. Boot him out, get his fucking statue out, fuck him. In other news, I'm going to just keep ramping through shit till we get our phone calls in. And if you guys are calling, if I don't get it, continue to try to call. Seattle Seahawks rookie tight end Colby Perkinson broke a bone in his foot during a recent workout. Seahawks don't expect Parkinson to miss the rest of the season because of this injury. They think he might come back maybe week 9, week 10, etc. In other news, the major leagues have committed to $1 million to support the minor leaguers whose league appear unlikely to start this year because of the coronavirus pandemic. So, that corona shit still running large, man. And in Vegas over here, they open up mad karaoke's and all that. You ask me, all you doing is catering to that corona shit. But that's just my opinion. In other news, boxing update. Top Ranks Bob Arum says he expects WBO welterweight champion Terrence Crawford to return in either September or October. And there's about 3 fights that could be set up for Bud Crawford. And one of them is going to be Manny Pacquiao, who he looked so good against one time. I don't mind seeing Manny one more time. I don't mind that. But I'm telling you, I'm scared for the 41-year-old. I just think that performance he put up against one time, Keith Thurman, I don't see that repeating, especially against a guy like Bud Crawford. So this would be a real scary fight for Manny. Yes, it spells money. Yes, he need to get money. But what I'm just saying, this is a scary fight for Pacquiao at 41 years old. This could actually have him retire. I could see Bud, if Pacquiao is not on his game plan, meaning like if he ain't just like he was against one time, and he just falls short in anything in workout ethics, or he's not totally prepared, Bud Crawford's going to send him off. He's going to send him off to retirement. But if Manny steps up and he's put that performance he put against one time, then we got a hell of a fight. Other possibilities is Kell Brooks or Sean Porter, which either or would be great fights, but I know all of us would like to see Manny and Crawford. That's just the way it is. Let me go to other news. Okay, phone lines are open, y'all. Hit me up, 917-723-8264. I expect you guys to deliver today, man. I want to really get into some real deep topics. There's a lot of stuff, although we don't really got sports out there. Beside that, that fake baseball shit they got. I mean, it ain't really fake, but it ain't the major leagues. The UFC is rocking. I got my boys playing golf. Niggas is playing tennis. It's crazy. Like, we looking for action, and I just follow my dog, the dog catcher. I'm not really looking into anything because this is not my sports. My sports are the main sport, which is football, baseball, basketball, and boxing. If it's that, it's all me. But if it's not, I follow my man, the dog catcher. Okay, another news real quick. The New York Football Jets. All right, we got a phone call right here. Hold up, y'all. Hello. Yo. Yo. Yo, I can't hear you, bro. I'm going to try to call you back. Whoever it is, I'm going to call you back at this number. Hold up. Having phone issues right out the gate. What the hell's going on here, bro? Yo, if I'm a little off, work with me, y'all. These graveyard shifts got my brain bugging, but I ain't making no excuses, man. I'm here to perform, man. That's what I do. Let's see if I get this dude in right here.
Reach the voicemail box.
I'm going to try one more time. If I don't try, I'm going to go back to my news. Give me a minute. Yeah, Lloyd White, I see you, baby. I see you. Yo, I'm trying to call back. Whoever just tried to call, I'm calling you back, man. Well, I guess I got to start this other topic till he calls me. Continue trying to call whoever just tried to call. Okay, another sports news. Frustrated with his contract negotiations, the New York Jets safety Jamal Adams has informed the team that he wants to be traded. This ain't new news. We've been hearing about this. Hold up. Hello. Hello.
Big Al.
Yeah, what up, baby?
Oh, what's going on?
Damn, so who this?
How's your sports?
Who this, baby?
Oh, this is Ray. This is Ray Boogie, baby. What's going on, man?
Oh, Ray Boogie. What's going on, baby? Actually, y'all, I used to work with this guy, Ray Boogie. Ray Boogie, what's up? What's on your mind, big fella?
Man, I don't know, man. You gotta let me know, man. What you want to talk about? What we talking about today, man? Just tell me something. I'm bored.
Well, the last time I spoke to you, if I recall, you was talking some Dwight Howard shit. So
we going into Dwight Howard already.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, we can do that real quick. I'm gonna go out the gate real quick. I'm gonna say rest in peace to Melissa Rios or Melissa. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but one of the Melissa Rios. Rest in peace. But Dwight Howard got to come in here and get this chip for the Lakers, man. I can't do it no more.
Hold up, you got to tell everybody who she is. Everybody's not educated. Who she is?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's Dwight Howard's baby mother, Melissa Rios.
And what
passed away back. She passed away from a seizure back in March 27th.
Right.
Rest in peace to her. I condolences to her son, to Dwight Howard. But speaking right now, he got to come in here. You got to start playing the game, man. You got to get up in there. You got to start doing your thing now, man. It's, I know it's tough, but you got to get in here and, show your kid it's cool that you can come in here, be a hero, win a chip. You got to be strong.
Okay, educate the peoples what you heard that Dwight said.
Well, he's been dancing around the whole the political thing. I don't want to touch on none of the political stuff with that.
Right.
But he's been touching on with the whole riots and the police situation, all that. Everybody knows what it is. But he's saying he don't want to play. But at the end of the day, you signed for a team. You signed for a team. So when you say you're not going to play, you're affecting other players getting a championship.
Okay,
you're a team.
Let me cross-examine you on that, because I'm going to cross-examine you on that.
Oh, yeah, all day. I'm good with it all day, yeah.
I've never been a D12 fan. I love this game in Orlando. I love the way he played the game. Doesn't mean I was a fan of him. They used to call him AKA Superman at that time. He even had a
yes. I don't like that either, because he's doing Shaq's thing. Shaq don't like him either.
Basically, so I never liked this game. I felt like he's too happy going for me. That's why Kobe had a lot of issues with him, because he's the type of dude, if he gets his 2010 and the team wins, let's say 60 wins for the season, losing the first round of the playoffs, he gives you the impression that he's good with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he smiles too much.
Yeah,
He
like
smiles
what you
too much.
happy?
Like
What the fuck you so happy about, dog? Like I want to know what you're so happy about besides getting them that money in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you so happy about? But yeah, dog.
Yeah, you over here happy to lose, but you know at the same time, like I said, I'm a Laker fan, and you want to sit here and throw your jersey off. You're lucky you got brought back because no Laker fan in the world wanted him back. None of us.
How did that happen? I mean, I understand Kobe's not there no more. Rest in peace to the late Kobe Bryant, Kobe B. Bryant. But ain't that like a disrespect to Kobe that he left the Lakers, diss Kobe, and then the franchise brings him back anyway? Like, what the fuck Jeannie Buss was thinking when she re-signed Howard? Not saying it was a bad signing because D12 is actually playing this year, whatever that means, because people were telling me that he's having one of the great seasons ever. My man, you averaging 7.5, 7.4 rebounds. Is that a great season for the D12 that I know? Because in Orlando, he was averaging like 20. Now, if you want to say he's having a decent season, I could live with that. But don't say he's having a great season. I had a few people tell me, oh, Dwight Howard's having a great... This is not a great season, dogs. And not only that, you playing with a crew. You got a crew. You on the bench, dog. But go ahead, man.
It's not. It's not a great season. Honestly, I don't even know how he ended up on the team or why they even asked him to be there. Honestly,
no,
I don't know why they asked him.
I know why, because he should be a decent backup. You know, you gotta understand. You guys had Boogie. You had Boogie. Boogie went down via injury, and then you got one of the hardest NBA workers in JaVale McGee, who I love JaVale McGee because JaVale McGee go hard. I don't care what nobody say. He ain't talented, but he go hard.
They're already talking about trading him, too.
Yeah, I'd rather keep JaVale than keep this pretty motherfucker right here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And excuse my language if I got kids listening. I'm just letting it go, man. Like I said, I'm off graveyard. My mind ain't sitting right. I'm just going to say it like I want to say it, man. Yeah, I don't give a fuck today. But, yeah, go back, make your points, and then I got some other shit for you. Tell them why, like, you upset with them right now.
Because, man, like, you starting to pull your personal shit into your job.
Right.
You need to, if you want to go ahead and support and do all the riots and you want to do the protests and do that on your own time. You can't sit here and threaten your job and say, well, I just ain't going to play. Well, no, because if you're collecting that check, you got to play. Right. You got to play. You ain't going to sit here and sit down and collect money. Then you better either pick one or the other. You already threw the jersey off one time. You better, like, you already messed up. You could have played for a championship before and you didn't want to because you had to cry and have a hissy fit about it. So we're here now.
Well, I feel like this. Listen, if you're going to protest like the way he is, saying he's not going to play, then take a knee before the game or stay in the locker room. There's other ways you could go about you kind of protesting on the situation. Copy? You don't have to say, I'm not playing. He's saying like he's not playing. There's other ways you could go about it. I mean, there's other ways. You ain't got to not play to show them you upset or you feeling a different way about the situation. There's other ways of doing it. Kaepernick was the perfect example of how he did it. You know, and if you can't take that route, take another route.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but you have to understand when you sign that contract, you sign with a team.
Facts.
You sign with a team. There's other guys that are there with you. So when you do that, you fuck those guys too.
Yeah,
when you decide that you're not going to play,
you're not thinking along a group. I got you. You're not going to affect others' doings.
You're doing the selfish shit. You're doing the selfish me shit. It's like, oh, I'm just worried about me. I'm my own personal shit. No, when you sign up for a team sport, buddy, you're in there. That's it. You a team. If you ain't part of the team don't respect you no more.
Right, and like I said, Ray, there's other ways of going about it. You can protest, but still shoot up. You still got to shoot up. Yo, there's times when I was growing up and my mans had beef. I didn't agree to their beef. I didn't. But I had to suit up, handle my business with them. Then after that, came back and checked them like, yo, dog, that wasn't even worth it, my dude. Like, that wasn't worth it. So what I'm trying to say is, he cannot feel it. Just suit up, do what you got to do, and then speak your mind behind the scene. That's it. Or
Yeah, go.
yeah, or go to the
Go
media and tell them.
Go get your fucking blocks, get your rebounds, and then when you clock out, go protest.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't get
all
to do that
other
shit.
But anyway, listen, we don't want to overkill. I have something else for you. Okay, so one thing I can't say for a guy that got no chips. He got no chips. He got he got walloped by Kobe, and I'm like, my man, the dog catcher said Kobe took his soul. And he took his soul in many ways. He took his soul when he dunked it on him in that chip. And he took his soul in L.A. when he was always in his ass, about that about staying in L.A. and Howard couldn't deal with that. Like I said, Howard don't like no pressure. But one thing I can't say, for a guy that got no chips and him protesting, knowing that this year is probably his best opportunity to get some jewelry and to bail out, it kind of tells me something. Like, it kind of really tells me that he really not feeling the situation. Because unlike a lot of other dudes that want to play, because all they thinking is chip. They don't care about the corona shit. They don't care about the protest shit. They thinking, you know what, this is my best opportunity to get a ring. But he ain't thinking like that. So what you got to say about that?
Man, this is a real athlete. This is where it's showing where real athletes are right now. Like, if you're about a chip, you've been doing this your whole life. If you're passionate, you've been doing this shit your whole life. This is what you're about. You want to be the champ. You want that championship. That's what you worked your whole entire life for. You want that championship.
Yo, I hate to tell
you.
you.
To be right there.
I hate to tell you.
You to be right there.
Yo, after he left Orlando, it's like he left whatever he bring into the league. Because I remember he was like the only inside cat. They had all 3-point shooters from Dennis Scott to all these cats they had over there. You know what I mean? Hardaway, all these cats. And to become from that player, I mean, I understand now it's so many years later, but even in his early transformation, even when he just left them, he never seemed like the same D12. He just never seemed like the same D12 to me. And he also got extra soft with it. Because he was smiling that time, but he was throwing it on cats. He ain't throwing it on nobody right now. Yeah, dog.
He don't want to win no championship. He doesn't want to win any championship at all. He don't care. He just gets money. He don't care.
And that's bad.
He has no love, no respect, no nothing for the game. He don't care. He just gets his money. He don't care.
Right.
He'll throw his jersey. He don't care.
Okay, last words on him before we move on. Like, I don't want to keep talking about his soft ass. Last words on D12.
Man, he probably won't even play. Honest, I'll put that out on the street. I bet he won't even play.
Okay, so how about this? If he don't play, Lakers should release his ass. How about that?
They won't release him. He'll ride the bench. He'll get a free ring or some bullshit. Who knows?
All right, let's move on. I got a question. I'm going to jump out the air for you, and I know you're familiar with this because we used to speak a lot. What do you think about Jamie Foxx taking on the Mike Tyson role? I'm curious to hear you on this because I know you kind of like both of them. I remember when we used to work in the club, you used to talk about both of them. But yeah, what you think about Fox playing on a Mike Tyson role? Can Fox pull this off?
I mean, I think he can. I really think he can. He did. I mean, he put on a ton of weight, but the Michael J. White thing, if anybody hasn't gone on Al York Sports page on Facebook, then you would understand. But no, I think he'll kill it. He'll be all right.
Okay. So, he pulled off Ray. I know Ray's a whole different actor, a whole different human being. He killed the shit out of Ray, though. He had me thinking like it was the real Ray type shit. That's how he killed it. This is a different task, though. This is a whole different task. He is. I mean, he's definitely the guy. The guy's terrific, man. He's an awesome actor. But I want to see him talk like that motherfucker, because if he could get that Mike Tyson speech, it's a wrap. And you know what I'm talking about, dog? Yeah.
he can't do it comedy style though. He always did it comedy.
Right.
He always did it in living color and all that shit. He did it comedy.
Right.
He has to do it like he has to do an actual biopic, and I bet he can do it. I honestly believe he can do it.
Yo, I'll tell you, the way he played that raid down to the walk, the blind shit, all that. Yo, he killed it. I'm gonna say he eats this roll up. What you gonna end up saying before we move on to the next topic? Does he eat it up or does he do all right?
No, I think he'll do good. I honestly believe he'll do good.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. Last but not least, this is a very interesting topic.
Oh,
this is the
shit.
topic you've been getting on the sports page. I mean,
Oh,
we've
my
been going
God.
harder with this than anybody, as far as who you like. I mean, my whole page went hard on this, but your argument was different. And every time we speak that Michael Jordan, LeBron, Humpty, hold up. Before you catch a heart attack, Humpty, 'cause Humpty tired of me talking about this LeBron Jordan shit. This is different, Humpty. My man Ray Boogie got this thing where Kobe Bryant should be the guy talked about, not LeBron James. Tell him why, dog. Big O, I see you, baby. Tell him why, Ray Boogie.
Oh my God! Where do I start? Number 9. He's number 9. He's no. Let me say it again. He's number 9.
He said he's number 9.
He's number 9 and the greatest.
Listen.
Somehow LeBron.
You told me the other day. No, not the other day. You commented the other day. We didn't speak. You commented.
Yeah.
You said that I asked you, yo, when you gonna come on the show and talk about this? You specifically said you don't want to make a lot of motherfuckers uncomfortable. Well, I'm waiting. Make motherfuckers uncomfortable. Go ahead, the floor is yours. Ernest Vega, you came right on time, baby. Make them uncomfortable.
Here we go.
Hey, don't hold back. Listen, this is the Al York Sports Show. You don't hold nothing back on my show, dog. This is real.
Okay, I can't hold nothing back.
Yeah, don't have me start cursing, nigga. I don't hold nothing back. Yeah, talk to us, baby.
Well, I was trying to be professional, but now, all right. So you want to take the motherfucker like because Kobe Bryant got charged with that little Sorry, he got charged with that.
You're breaking up, Ray. You're breaking up. You're moving from your spot. Stay on your spot.
All right, so Kobe Bryant got alleged rape bullshit going on.
Right, go ahead.
ESPN finds a way to skip over his shit and go to LeBron.
Go ahead.
And now they find little weird ass fucking stats to keep supporting LeBron left and right. Like, oh, the youngest player with 5 3-pointers and 2 pointers and 5 assists, and get the fuck out of here, man. LeBron is garbage. He's garbage.
Okay, listen. Let me give you an example of what I'm looking for. When you ask me why Mike is better than LeBron, besides the 6-0 championships, the way he closes games, he's a closer. He's a sniper late in games. LeBron ain't got that. He played every game to the end hard, unlike LeBron, who's taking games off. I can make major points. I want to hear something like that because you're not convincing me why Kobe's better than LeBron. If you're just going to say that, Ray, that's not convincing me. I need you to convince me why I should put Kobe in front of LeBron.
Hey, load management never existed.
Okay, again, I'm still
until LeBron got there. LeBron got there, load management never existed.
Okay, why is Kobe better?
Kobe is a carbon fiber copy of fucking Michael Jordan. Okay, everybody can sit here and get mad all they want. They can get mad all they want.
Well, I got my man, hold up. My man, the dog catcher. My man, the dog catcher, just said that LeBron would tell you himself Kobe was better. I don't think
because LeBron knows he's better. Why doesn't ESPN know he's better?
Right.
Why doesn't the media know that Kobe's better? The only reason they sit here and jump on Kobe's dick is because he died. And if his daughter didn't die with him, they wouldn't even jump on his dick now.
Wow.
And that's real talk. That's real talk. If Kobe's daughter didn't die with him, He wouldn't get no love right now. 100%.
I don't know, dog. I think the world grasped it to Kobe a long time ago after that rape shit and that snitching shit. Even me, like, I didn't like Kobe, but as I seen him developing into this, this real man, and I seen him stepping the cat. I like how he was talking to cats on the courts. He was willing even to fight you in the latter part of his career. I started liking Kobe Bryant to a certain degree. I don't love him like I love, Magic Johnson and my other cats I say at times on the court. But I really started taking love in Kobe Bryant. And when he died, it bothered the shit out of me. I can't front. Like, it did. Because I seen him develop into what I thought and everybody thought he can be, which was a great person on top of a great player. Because in the early going, even my boy Smush Parker, who played with him, said that Kobe was a bitch. Everybody was saying he's a bitch. And that was about the time that Chris Childs two-pieced him at the Forum or the Staples Center, wherever that took place at, but it was in L.A. At that moment when Chris Childs two-pieced him, I didn't like Kobe Bryant. But from like that rape shit on, the way he changed his ways, he basically led by example. His interviews were hard whenever he went on them late shows. Like you can see the development in the man, bro. And yo, I'm a believer of second chances. So if I didn't give him a second chance, that'd have made me a hypocrite. So Kobe, I have to say, rest in peace. I liked him a lot when he left. I keep it in 100. But real quick, before we close out our session, so you got to give me a little more why you think he's better than LeBron. I'm not really convinced yet. I'm not. You got something to convince me, or we going to leave it like this?
I'm not leaving it like this at all, man. Fuck you mean? No, LeBron has a losing playoff record. He don't win.
Well, he's 3-6 in the chips, and that's one of his biggest downfalls, even though a lot of people that like LeBron continue to say, yeah, but he made it to the chip. It's better than getting bumped in the first round, which is true. Because to make it, it's like the Buffalo Bills. They were 0-4 in Super Bowl play, but they made it 4 consecutive years. You got to give them love for that. Even though my preference is to win one and not even make it the other 3 times. But the fact that they made it 4. Yeah, what up?
Big Al.
What up?
No, second place is the first loser. Nobody remembers second place.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
The only reason we remember LeBron James is because ESPN broke.
Yeah, you gotta, Ray, you moving again. I know when you moving because you start bubbling up and shit. So
no. The only reason that we know about LeBron James is because ESPN brings him up every 5 seconds.
Well, he is their selling ticket right now. The main selling card. I mean, you still got, you got the Greek freaking up coming up, Damian Lillard, all these young cats. But LeBron still, like right now, he's basically the king of the NBA right now because his Michael Jordan ain't playing. And, he is their selling ticket. That's why when he said that shit, like my man Dogcatcher told me that he mentioned some shit where if they don't play this year, he's really thinking about retirement. And he only said that because he knows the NBA still need his ass. Not that they won't survive without him, but they'll do better with him. Does that make sense? So
yeah, definitely.
He kind of got them by the balls. So I give him that. But like I said, if I had to pick Kobe or LeBron, I would have him maybe a tie or LeBron maybe just ahead. But if you ask me who I'd rather have leading my team, I say Kobe because I like the fact that he got the killer instinct. I love guys with killer instincts, and LeBron lacks that like a motherfucker. I mean, he show it once in a while, but then he won't show it. He's too inconsistent with his killer instinct, unlike Kobe and Michael Jordan and Karl Malone, etc. These guys, when they about to score, they going to score. But get it, dog.
Yeah, they're gonna get their fucking points regardless. Charges, bullshit. They're gonna get all that. They don't give a fuck. Like, nah, LeBron ain't ready for that kind of. He ain't even in the conversation for that.
I'm not gonna go that far. I know you don't like LeBron, but to say he's not in the conversation is kind of wild.
He ain't in the conversation for that. What are you talking about?
Yo, Ray, listen. Ray, listen, Ray, it's 30 minutes after the clock. Listen, I got to get these other callers in, but you got anything you want to finish up the show with? I'm not going to leave you with words on your mouth because I do not do that. So whatever you got in your mouth, let it out now, and you're going to close it up with your last words. Go ahead, dog.
All right, man. Out Your Sports. Get on the Facebook page. It's on there. It's all good content. Make it happen. Good show. It's good. We got debate, everything. Let's go.
And how about you? And you love Kobe Bryant, right?
Oh, yeah. Kobe's the GOAT. Kobe's the GOAT.
All right, Ray Boogie. Yo, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon because you'll be calling in the next month, guaranteed. Because I got some other shit.
I'll be back next week. Motherfucker. What the fuck you talking about?
We'll see, because you be missing in action a lot. But yo, thank you for calling in.
All right.
Thank you for calling in, and we appreciate you, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, man. That's Ray Boogie, man. That's my boy. I used to work.
I love you, man. Out Your Sports. Let's go.
Likewise, baby. Likewise. Yeah, we work together, and he loves some Kobe Bryant. And he always goes in. He don't care who talking about Kobe, LeBron. It could be two big brothers. He'll just join that conversation and
shoot
shut
your
it down on some
motherfucking
Kobe
ass.
Bryant shit. All right? So with that, y'all, phones are open.
All right, bro.
Yeah, stay up, my brother. Phones are open.
All right, man. You too. Love
Okay,
you, man. Bye.
Love, my brother. Love. Okay, guys, phones are open. 917-723-8264. Call in if you got any questions. But for the meanwhile, I'm going to jump on this topic till I get another caller. Hold on, let me make sure everything good on the phone lines. Okay, the phone lines looking tight. Okay, frustrated with his contract negotiations, the New York Jets safety Jamal Adams has informed his team that he wants to be traded to 7 teams. So this guy not only want to be traded, this motherfucker's identifying teams he want to go to. What the hell is that? Well, these are the teams he mentioned. The Baltimore Ravens, the Dallas Cowboys. Hold on, let me get this real quick. Yo.
Catcher here to report.
Yo, dog catcher, give me 1 minute. Just stay on the phone. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, stay on the phone. Don't do nothing but stay on the phone. Make believe I got you hostage or some shit. All right, so Adams, these are the teams Adams is saying. He wants to go to the Ravens, the Cowboys, Texans, Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers, or Seattle Seahawks. All these teams got playoff implications written all over them. You can't want to get traded and then pick the team you want and you only played a couple of seasons. It's not like baseball where you play 10 years and when they're going to trade you with that no trade clause, you can tell the owner the teams you want to get traded to and they kind of have to trade you to one of those teams. But 10-year career, what this guy played, 2-3 years max? If I'm wrong, give or take a year? Come on, Adams, man. You bugging, man. You bugging. All right, dog catcher, what's up, man?
What's happening, man?
What's going on, man? Did you hear my boy Ray Boogie before you called?
Oh yeah, I was tuning in.
Yeah, what you got? Anything you wanna you wanna react to that before we get started?
No, I agree with him, man. KB24, man, is next on the list under Jordan, in my opinion.
Right.
Just because of the accolades is there, the body of work is there. You like to say he's done it with nobody down there in 2010 when he went in there and got the Celtics. I mean, he's done his thing.
Right.
So,
so it's fair to say
I just don't see how's the comparison.
You also got Kobe B. Bryant ahead of LeBron James.
Yeah, I just don't see how it's a comparison. But I mean, even when they did
you guys are not only saying Kobe B's the better player. You saying it's not even a comparison. That's like a slap to LeBron's face and his fans, don't you think?
When they did the Olympics, I forgot the year, the 08 or 2012, one of them, when all of them was there, you saw what it was, man. LeBron was pretty much, the hustle guy and got on an open court, the dunks and stuff. But when it came to getting the buckets, you know what time it was. Like, it's just a different ball game. I mean,
well, I got a lot of Kobe tuning in today. Everybody's saying Kobe. I always said that Kobe has to be in that conversation. I really didn't close out saying Kobe's ahead of him. All I'm saying is if you're going to compare anybody, you compare Kobe and LeBron for number 2 and leave Michael away. Because Michael's totally surpassed both of them by far, though the LeBron peoples don't want to hear that. But go ahead, keep on, brother. Keep on.
I'm going to leave it at this. Man. When LeBron got a little resistance and cut an L or two, he ducked off. Kobe, he came back and got it done. Like I was reading a report after he lost to Boston the first time. He put a picture of Paul Pierce celebrating in his pocket, and then he came back and beat him. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, he got that's that Jordan. That's that Jordan mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
that Jordan mentality. Like when who was it that beat? It was the Orlando Magic. They were jumping on the floor. Jordan he just took all that celebration, and when it was time for the off season, his training coach said, "Oh, when you want to be ready?" Michael Jordan said, "Tomorrow." He said, "Tomorrow? You gonna take no vacation?" Go. He said, "No, we lost. There ain't no vacation." So that image is the image that Kobe took. Is what you're saying? Go ahead, bro.
Exactly, and I just don't see LeBron imitating that. I've seen him fold. I've seen him crumble.
I seen him fall hard. That's why I can never put him ahead of Jordan. I mean, listen, we all imperfect people, dog catcher. Let's admit it, man. But the way he folded my dude, it was some straight up MIA, man. Like I said, Michael Jordan's worst game, he was still very effective in other areas.
Exactly.
When LeBron wasn't effective, he wasn't effective at all. He was on the court for no reason. But yeah,
he got smashed on by the Spurs. And put it like this, I never imagined Kobe getting swept in the damn finals. I couldn't even imagine Kobe giving up a lead like that to Dallas.
Well, but listen, I gotta come back at you. Michael Jordan got swept in the playoffs. So I understand the finals, I understand that. But to me, playoffs, finals, I mean, they all kind of fell under the same umbrella. So I can't say that about Mike, because Mike got swept in the playoffs. If I'm correct, it was by the Detroit Pistons.
In the playoffs. I'm talking about the big one. How does a role player like Jason Terry average more points than you in the championship? How does that happen?
How do you play? How do he have a better series than you, right?
Man, he averaged 17 points a game in that series. Jason Terry has averaged 18.
AKA the Jet. AKA the Jet, baby.
Man, they better do their homework. There ain't no way in hell you let a role player beat you in stats on the stat board, and then you catch an L to the Dallas Mavericks when you got damn near the best team in the world.
Right, but one thing I can't say, like I was saying to my boy Ray Boogie, his inconsistency goes through the roof for me. I mean, he played a series against Golden State. I call it the Draymond Green series, where they set Draymond in the 5th game.
Oh, yeah.
LeBron had a fucking crazy series. I mean,
the 3-1 comeback.
My man,
yeah.
I'm not a LeBron fan, and a lot of people don't, they hate it that on my page, they feel like I never give them props. So if you guys are listening, it's coming right now, and I've been giving them props before, but it's coming now. That series LeBron played, to me, from what I envisioned watching basketball for years, with the S behind, for years, since like the 80s, was top 5 in what I seen.
Oh, yeah.
That series, he fucking played that good. Especially when he went to Arco. He went and lit him up in Arco and got the best block I seen in years. Yeah. When Iggy tried to go underneath shit, and this motherfucker was like this from the foul line, and rubbed it against the backboard rough. Like, I was like, you know what? I said, LeBron's got to be mentioned now, man. He played so good that I personally said you got to mention him in the Michael Jordan talk after that series.
The shit was so cold, I had to fly out to Game 7 and watch it for myself.
Yeah, you showed me the video. I know you ain't lying, but you showed me the video. I mean, you got to post it on my page. Post it for motherfuckers know you ain't lying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to go see it for myself because the way they came back. And then, but I will say he wouldn't have done it without Uncle Drew. I will say that he wouldn't have got that W because he owned Steph Curry. Uncle Drew owned Steph Curry.
Yeah, yo, Kyrie definitely did his part in that series, and I like how you bring that up because now we're gonna shift to Uncle Drew. Talk to him about Uncle Drew. The floor is yours.
Okay, man, I'm gonna start from square one with this dude, man.
Kyrie Irvin is talking about, y'all. Get it.
Uncle Drew, a.k.a. Kyrie Irvin, a.k.a. Mr. Selfish, a.k.a. I don't give a damn about nobody else.
But myself, but go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, man. I don't know if people know where his background from, where he came from. Obviously, he's from New Jersey. But the man went to St. Patrick's High School.
Right.
I don't know if you know what that is, but that's a Catholic school.
Right.
And being that you go to a Catholic school, 80 to 90% of the kids is predominantly white. Okay?
Okay. I'm seeing where you're going with it.
The other 10 to 20% of them is black, and I guarantee you they play some kind of sport. Okay? The man, he averaged 26 and 10 in high school with a 3.5 GPA. There was only 200 kids at the school. Okay. So he must have been in a classroom of like 10 people, 12 people. The damn school looked like a damn college. So then he leaves there. He goes to Duke. Tell me the last superstar that came out of Duke University of Duke.
Grant Hill, I know what you're saying. It's not much. Grant Hill, but he didn't have the career.
So
he
what
should have had.
Is it still selfish, still overprivileged, going to these schools with no grit, right?
Right.
He played 11 games. Okay? He played 11 games his freshman year. In the first 8 games, he averaged 17 and 5. Anybody who watched college basketball, the first 15 games is fluff.
Okay.
Because you don't start playing the league play until January, when you start playing against other ACC talent, and so on and so forth. They playing against schools where they got to pay them to play. Okay? So then he finished there. He finagled some kind of shit and got the first round. He killed the workouts in the summer, and he got the first pick overall, went to Cleveland. Throw on his face a little bit, got together, and they won that chip that we was talking about. Okay? Then he got big-headed or something happened, decided to go to Boston, thought he can do it himself.
Hold up. Before that, he was in Cleveland.
Right.
You know what was his motive to leave, right? Do you know what engineered that motive?
Well, he wanted they try to be that Kobe mentality, do it on his own, or he wanted to basically be the number one guy. He thought he was good enough to run a team.
And Kobe was the one that was speaking to him on the low, fucking his head up. Because you got to understand, look at Uncle Drew. You can have Kobe mentality, but you're not Kobe. You're not built like Kobe. You're a small point guard. Kobe could play 2. He could play the 3 if he wanted. Kobe got the body kind of like, the LeBrons, the Jordans, where they could take over a game, on both sides of the court.
Right.
Unlike Uncle Drew. Uncle Drew, don't get me wrong, he can score with the best of them late, but you're not built like these cats to feel like you could go to a franchise and just take them to the promised land, just you. You're not built like that.
Right.
But go ahead.
Right.
But go ahead.
And that's what I'm getting to. He went to the Boston Celtics. Anybody know Boston
Perfect setup,
Celtics?
if you ask me. Perfect setup.
Anybody gonna know anything about Boston Celtics? They're a team basketball. When they won the chip with KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce, they won that shit as a team.
Yep.
Paul Pierce would do the ISO at the end when it count, but they all got some. Ray Allen had 5, 6 threes. KG had a double-double, and Paul Pierce to give you 25.
Don't forget my man Rondo. Rondo was a big part of that team. But
Tony Allen locking them up on the other side, too.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a solid team. So for some reason, he thought he can go to Boston and just run it and do that one-on-one shit. Like, they got talent over there, but I'm the one-on-one guy. Well, Marcus Smart and them wasn't having that shit.
Nah, they wasn't having that.
They wouldn't have a match. They basically forced him out.
And they had, who's the homie that went to Charlotte that was nice off the bench?
Rozier.
Oh, Rozier was nice too, bro. Woo!
Yeah, Rozier.
Rozier coming off the bench. That kid could score, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Rozier
Terry
was
Rozier. Yeah.
So he got pushed out of there. Then he comes.
No, he pushed himself, dog. Dog, he pushed himself. Because how do you not show up to that Game 7 against LeBron?
Oh yeah.
How the fuck you don't show up? And he knew LeBron was taking that home. He knew LeBron. Yo, you know I had a future on that, right? I had a future in Cleveland just to make the chip. I caught it about like 5-1 or some shit after those trades and all that.
Okay.
And when they got to that game, I said LeBron taking his home. I knew LeBron was gonna get him that night. I just knew it. And even Kyrie knew it so much, he didn't even show up to the game, dog. That's why I don't respect him. Yo, I don't care if you leaving the team. You represent the team. Because what you do is you leave a bad taste to other owners to want to mess with you. But he's been so fortunate and still getting money thrown at him. Like when he got that blockbuster deal for Brooklyn. You dig what I'm saying?
He gets the blockbuster deal. I mean, he's been skating by his whole life, ever since high school. He gets the blockbuster deal. Okay, no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He top 5 one-on-one players in the league. The man is
when he's on his game, he can play with the best of them.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, when he's on his game, he can fuck with Steph Curry like throughout a whole game. Like I'm comfortable with Kyrie against Steph. If I had Kyrie, I could live with that matchup all day. But yeah.
Oh, I'll take Kyrie over Steph on a one-on-one matchup all day long.
Okay.
All day long. But Steph played better with a team though.
Copy.
So that's where the hurdle is. But he go over to Jersey. He say he's from Jersey. He want to go back home. Got his daddy crying and shit with the jersey. And then KD. Now he got a savior coming. KD coming over there because he can't get it done by himself. We already saw that. He needs a superstar like KD.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, they over there getting bodied in the East, in the weak ass East.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, dog catcher, listen. Rock 5 more minutes. I got another call. I gotta get him in, but you're gonna rock 5 more minutes. Copy?
You got it.
It's all you. I'm gonna let you rock. I might just cut in, but let's close this Kyrie. But yeah, you still got 5 minutes. Go in on him. Go.
He go over there. He get injured, shoulder injury. He's supposed to come back. Now you got the COVID coming up.
Right.
The COVID shit happens. The league's host. Okay? Now, time, it was him, Paul Pierce, Greek Freak, and LeBron. They all pushed for the players to play. Right. He was on that bandwagon because he thought he was going to be able to play in the playoffs. Then he finds out, per Matt Barnes found out that he was told that he wasn't going to play. He couldn't clear from his shoulder injury.
Yeah, Humpty just said something that he needs to shut the fuck up because he's got an injury and he's still running his mouth. He didn't say it like that, but he's saying it around what I'm saying. I'm not word by word what Humpty's saying, but he's basically saying, shut up because you hurt anyway. But yeah.
I'm going to tell him, he still get paid regardless from the so this,
right.
this
Yo, don't catch it. Don't hang up. Let me tell my man to hold up. Don't hang up. Copy?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Tony.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Tony, stay on the line. I'm with my boy. I'm going to switch up to you in about 3 minutes.
Got it.
Don't hang up. Okay. Dog catcher. Yo. Dog catcher. Hello.
I'm here.
Hold up. Damn, man. Hello? Damn, you know what? I lost him, Tony. You might as well go ahead. Tony, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Damn, man. Dog catcher, if you can hear me, I lost you. All right, so just, Tony, we're going to rock 5 minutes, Tony. And dog catcher, call back in 5 minutes. Go ahead, Tony. You got the floor's yours, buddy.
I don't know who your buddy is, Lloyd White, but I'm telling you, the guy's 100% right. After what I heard this morning, Patrick, and I tell you, I don't follow any shows anymore because they're just too boring to listen to.
Right.
You can't for the same thing day after day. Thank God you only do 1 hour a week. Because if you have to do a show 3 hours a day, 5 days a week,
that's too much.
You can't talk about more stupid stuff than they talk about on the radio. And the funny thing is, this is only 3 months of the virus. If there's no sports at the end of the year, one of these sport show hosts like Dan Patrick, Kiki and Peony, and all these guys are going to do, I have no idea.
Right.
Because it's crazy. But I wanted to go back. I just remembered last week listening to you guys talk about KYRIE Irvin. I mean, this guy is turned into such a clown.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to say anymore.
He's a diva.
He's a complete clown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a clown. I don't know what else to say. I mean, something has gone wrong in his life to turn out, the way he's turned out to be. I mean, stuff he says, it's hard to believe that he went to Duke and got a degree at Duke, the way he talks.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But I don't think we're going to see sports out. I mean, listen, I'm out here in Florida. It's gone berserk the last 3 weeks with the virus. And today, Dan Patrick reported 3 Tampa Bay coaches all have the virus.
Wow.
College players, Central Florida, South Florida, got the virus. I mean, there's no way I think you could play sports. There's just no way. I mean, until they get a vaccine, I don't think you could possibly play sports.
No, they forcing the issue, Tony. I've been saying it before, but of course, being a sports guy, an analyst, a guy that talks about it, I'm going to roll with whatever comes out. But my preference was to wait after the new year, you know what I mean? And I know it hurts being a sports guy. You want to see sports. But if it's to the point where it's hurting individuals and people are getting sick, I'm with the being healthier than watching sport. I care about health than fun. You understand what I'm saying? And right now, everybody's jeopardized. But Tony, do the time restraints. You got 2 minutes. Finish it off. You do what you have to do the last 2 minutes. Yeah.
Well, I agree with you. I want to see sports, but what is the point of sports if nobody goes to the games? And here's my point. I work in a restaurant, a little sandwich shop.
Mm-hmm.
4 restaurants in the last week have closed down, and nobody wants to come near those restaurants. So the whole area now is dead.
Right.
So you're going to tell me people panic over a restaurant having the virus and they stay away from the whole area. So where in the world are you going to get 50, 60, 70, 80,000 people or even 20,000 to show up at a basketball, hockey, football, or baseball game? I mean, it's just not going to happen. I mean, the only people that will show up are the rich people.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Games will get people. I mean, you got gamblers that show up. You got people that got nothing better to do. They'll show up. But I get what you're saying. It's not going to be the same. It's just not going to be the same.
It's just not. And I tell you, I love to gamble. Okay, you know what? I got horse racing. It's more than enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't need the sports. I can bet the horses the rest of the year. I'm so happy all the racetracks opened up. I'm betting the Meadowlands tonight. I'm having a pretty good night. I'm having a really good night. I'm not making a lot of money. There's a lot of favorites, but I'm making I'm having fun with it. And you know what? It keeps me going. And the sports can wait. I mean, listen, I love football. I love the sports can wait. But I'll tell you the one thing that nobody talks about. You sit out a year and a half, and you think everything just comes back to normal, like everybody's ability to play just comes back to normal. It doesn't work that way. And I'm telling you, these guys that are old, and they're upper 30s, mid-30s, upper 30s, 40s.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I want to see them I want to see them come back a year and a half later after not playing and see what it's like. It's just ain't going to be the same, man. I mean, even these baseball players, guys like Stanton.
No, Tony, I get.
all
Listen, Tony, I get your drift. Time off right now. Sports. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't. That is just exactly what it is. We're gonna call it exactly like it is. But listen, I gotta close out. I'm with you. I agree with you. We should not have sports till after 2020. Correct?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, brother. Listen.
Week, buddy.
I love you. Thank you for calling in. And I'll talk to you soon. Next week, I might try to call in first, Tony, so you could get like about a half hour, 20 minutes with me. Okay, brother?
Yeah, okay. Just remind me, you're going to do it on a Friday again?
Yes, sir. Every Friday, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
Okay, Tony. Thank you for calling in, brother. That's Tony Mazzola, y'all. Tony Mazzola. Dog catcher, I'm going to call you right back. I ain't going to leave you with words in your mouth. You know I hate doing that. Okay, let me try to get him back on. Hello. I'm going to try one more time. Let's see if it goes through.
Yo,
you hear me?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't want to leave you with words in your mouth. You got 4 minutes. Do what you got to do.
Okay, I'm gonna run it real quick. But anyway, he encouraged everybody to boycott, start his own damn league. But not to mention, he already getting paid regardless. Okay, he get paid regardless from the shoulder injury.
They're cutting the check regardless. Go ahead.
Yeah, there is no doc pay. So what the league is doing now, they're saying if you do not report that you're gonna play by the 24th, you're gonna lose 1.1% of your money per game. Okay, now that may sound like, what the hell does that mean? It's simple. For every game that you miss on the team is 1.1% salary. Mm-hmm. Meaning, let's say, as an NBA player, you get paid bi-weekly. Let's say they owe you $1 million and you miss 10 games. You get $110,000 docked off your pay. Then you got to pay 37% taxes. Then you got to pay 13% state income taxes. So you already losing 50% of your money before you even get your money.
Facts.
Now you're telling people not to play for people that get paid $2, $3, $4, $5 million that don't have $100 million contract like you. Them motherfuckers live just like you and I because they taking care of everybody in their family.
Yep.
$2, $3 million don't get it done because by the time you get out of there, you only got 1.4. Then you got a house and a car and some more shit.
Yeah, what he's saying is to the low salary individuals that are all in the league are the ones that's going to suffer most. That's what the dog catcher is saying. Go ahead, dog.
Right. And just to give you an example, if Dwight Howard sits out, the minimum he'll lose is $223,000. The max is $780. He ain't really got a big contract, so it really don't matter to him.
Yeah, he's getting like 5 M's a year, I think, some shit.
Yeah, that ain't much. But C.J. McCollum, if he sits out, because he was talking about sitting out, they're gonna start him off at $2.3 million, and he'll lose up to $8.9 million.
Yeah, because he getting the bag.
Yeah, depending on how many more games they play, they'll take up to 40%. If you play 40 games, you lose 40%. Because there's 40 more games to play. But I just think, man, how the hell you gonna call shots about racism and all this extra shit? You went to a fucking private school.
Wow.
And you went to Duke University.
Wow.
Like, you ain't really dealing with shit like this. Like, how you just gonna take this platform and run with it just because you can't play? Come on, man.
Yo, listen, man.
Come on,
I stopped trying to figure out Uncle Drew a long time ago. I don't take him serious. Whenever I see his face on TV, I'm laughing because I'm like, this dude's a clown. Because whatever you think you taking from him, it's not who he really is. Because everything he run will be other niggas shit anyway. You understand what I'm saying? He's like that dumb dude in the neighborhood that don't have his own mind. But he could play ball, though. Like, he never really thinks stuff himself. Everybody always kind of have to battery him. Everybody battery him, and then he runs with it. That's why I don't respect him, especially when he left LeBron James. I mean, he could have had, I know LeBron probably eventually would have left, but he could have had at least 2 more great years with LBJ.
Easy.
You know what I mean? And instead, you know, he ran around in Boston, sabotaged that for a minute, and he's starting to sabotage shit in Brooklyn slowly but surely, because that's what he does. After he got that championship, it's all about money for KYRIE Irvin, and everything else is secondary. But he's selfish. Bottom line.
That's it.
All right, brother? Any last words, dog? Any last words? Because you killed it on this.
Oh, I'm going to just go ahead and drop some UFC in there, you know what I mean? Because there's a card tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, UFC. He's 1-1. He gave out that, what's that winning the last time you gave out?
Garbrandt.
Yeah, he gave out Garbrandt at minus 140. So he's 1-1. Real quick, shoot the peoples a free play each.
Okay. I mean, you call me the dog catcher. I wouldn't be the dog catcher, but I don't throw no dog out there.
So yeah, give some dogs,
I like Tasha Torres plus 190.
Tisha Torres, UFC, female UFC fighter, correct?
Yes, sir.
Plus 190, fights tomorrow, UFC. Lock that in, gentlemen. And what else?
And I like the over in the main event of Curtis Blades and Alexander Volkov. You can get the over at plus 115, over 2.5 rounds at plus 115.
Okay, so he gave out 2 pluses. Tisha Torres plus 190 to win the fight. The over 2.5 rounds in the second fight with Curtis Blade and Alex, how you say that, Volkov?
Volkov. It's the main event.
Right, it's the main event. He wants the over 2.5 rounds. So he's giving out 2 free plays at plus money. If you split, you up for the day. You're just looking for a split. But if you get both of them, you cashed out. And with that, any last words you got there, dog catcher?
That's it, Doctor. That's all I got.
Okay, brother. So you have a good one. Thank you. We'll talk soon. And guys, take these free plays. Dog catcher, we'll get up real soon. Copy?
All right.
All right. Have a good one, my brother. We'll talk soon.
All right.
Okay. All right, guys. That's our hour. Just like that. Wow, I could have sworn we just started this shit. Thanks again, once again, for tuning in to the Al York Sports Show. Every Friday, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, open sessions. Tuesdays, I give y'all my 15 quickest minutes of sports. So I'm hitting y'all twice a week. I'm not doing 5, because 5 or anything all week is too much. I work 5 days a week. I think I work too much. So saying that, tune in on Tuesdays. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in once again. And have a great weekend. No drinking and driving. Al York Sports. Love y'all, man. Hold your heads, y'all.